at the Nehru Stadium in Delhi, a festival of colour, a festival of music, to end the Commonwealth Games, the 19th Commonwealth Games, which came to a formal end just a short while ago. It's getting on for 10 o'clock at night here in Delhi. Prince Edward declared an end to the Games and handed over to Glasgow in 2014. Steve Cram and Tinku Ray still with me, and Tinku, just a few concluding thoughts from you after this remarkable evening and the fireworks set off.
I know, we can see the fireworks now. The whole of Delhi will be watching those fireworks going off, and I think it's been a fantastic Games in the end, despite everything.
Yes, I agree. There have been some issues all the way through. They shouldn't be forgotten, to be fair. But I'll take away very, very happy memories of Delhi. The people have been absolutely fantastic. It's been colourful, vibrant, and it's been warm in all respects.
Steve and Tinku, thank you both very much for your company. Great scenes here in Delhi as the 19th Commonwealth Games come to an end. A great spectacle of Indian music and culture, ancient and more modern. And of course, as Steve was saying, Delhi's seen some great sporting achievement in the past 11 days. It's also, I think it's fair to say, learned some pretty tough lessons in staging an event on this scale. And the ambition to bring the Olympics to India is still very much alive. But after Delhi, well, our focus very much on the British opportunities ahead in 2012 and 2014. And we can't wait.
Well, Tinku, Steve, Hugh, thank you very much indeed. Delhi started in style, and I think it's fair to say they finished with plenty of flair as those fireworks light up the night. They may have struggled to fill a few of the venues during the course of the Games. There's not a spare seat in the house, is there? And it's lovely, Sue, to see the athletes actually getting a chance to enjoy themselves for a change, isn't it?
Absolutely. We saw some very familiar faces in the stadium today, but a very famous face has joined us right here in the studio, straight from Delhi. Double Olympic champion, of course, now double Commonwealth champion, Becky Adlington. Becky, you were looking there, you saw some of your teammates enjoying the party. Did you want to be out there?
Yeah, it looked absolutely unbelievable. It looked like they were having so much fun, and I saw so many swimmers. I was just like, they were getting a lot of FaceTime there. They looked like they were really enjoying it.
So take us back to that, because you really were up against it in Delhi, that everyone was struggling with stomach upsets. I mean, how tough was the Games for the swimming team?
Yeah, it was a very tough week, and like the schedule was very difficult for me as well, with having the four events and stuff. But you just got on with it. You've trained all year for kind of 1 week of a year that it's just kind of seems nothing when you kind of think about it like that. And you just kind of, we were all there to do a job, and that's what we came away with doing.
Steve Cram was saying there about, you know, the welcome that he got and everything. Did you feel that as athletes as well?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I absolutely loved it. I thought the experience was amazing.
And we just saw the fireworks there, lighting up the night sky. A huge roar in the Nehru Stadium as that finished. What's the standout positive memory for you that you're going to take away from the Games?
Just the experience. Like, I loved kind of going to a different place, experiencing different culture, and I think the best thing is being back in a village and being back with other kind of sports. I love that. Like, when we go to World Champs, you're just in a hotel and you don't get to see the other sports, and it's only Olympics, and obviously my first Olympics, that I love going in and everyone being together and just meeting new people and just being in the village atmosphere.
With 2 gold medals, which always helps, I suppose, to make you feel good.
And you've got your gold medals, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well deserved. And of course, 2 bronze as well. I mean, boy, you had a great Games.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was so pleased with doing 4 events the first time I've done all 4, so I was kind of unsure how I was going to do, but to come away with a medal in each of them, I definitely can't complain.
Now, we spent some of that Games with your parents. Matt Pinson was sitting in the stand with him. It was interesting when your mum was running through your list of achievements and your dad leant forward and said, she's still got to win a World Championship gold medal, and you'll get the chance to do that next year. And I guess immediately your focus is switching to what happens in 2011 in the Worlds.
Yeah, definitely putting more pressure on me there, Dad. but no, definitely. Like, obviously, we get 2 weeks off now, which is quite nice, just to have a break. But then back to the hard work, and Shanghai next year, we'll hopefully have a good Worlds.
And also, after the Olympics, you were sort of thrown into this spotlight, immense spotlight, and then it sort of dipped, and then you found that winning formula again. I mean, what was the difference, you think?
I was just putting too much pressure on myself, I think. Like, I expect so much of myself as an athlete. I think the biggest pressure does come from you because you expect so much, and I know what I can achieve, and I think that's the frustrating thing. So when it doesn't happen, I get disappointed, and I just was getting too nervous and kind of getting in that hype, which I just didn't need to do. And then I just kind of learned after Europeans, relax, enjoy it, have fun, and kind of that's what works.
And we can see your celebrations and your gold medal winning performances here. And what's nice to see yourself, Joe Jackson, swimming well, but also Jazz Carling coming to the fore as well. You're not going to get 2 minutes to relax because British swimming seems to be in a great state.
Yeah, definitely. We obviously had the best Europeans we've ever had. We had the best Commonwealths. We're just getting stronger and stronger. And I think that's such a positive thing because just to qualify for the Worlds and qualify for Olympics is so tough, but kind of makes it better. If you kind of just won, it would be wouldn't mean as much. And it's kind of nice that you have such tough competition, and definitely some of the younger guys coming through as well, as obviously sport does continue after London as well. So for them guys, it's just going to be unbelievable and such a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, I mean, Colin, I mean, you've been through it. You know the pressure and the expectation on British athletes, obviously for Wales, for England. But you know what Becky's done in turning it around and delivering when it matters. It's pretty special.
It is very special indeed. And I've got to ask you a question, because a lot of the times people wonder about the Commonwealth Games. Does it have a place now? I mean, for us, when we were competing, it was still a very serious championship. Do the athletes nowadays consider the Commonwealth Games to be a major event still?
Us swimmers do, definitely. It was our major championships of the year. It kind of took priority over Europeans that we had in the summer, and I kind of love that you kind of get the Australians and we get like friendly rivalry and we all kind of want to beat them, and as well to get a chance to go against Wales and Scotland as well. We kind of all get really patriotic when we're out there, but it's such tough competition in the pool anyway, so definitely, and I think Glasgow is just going to be amazing.
Because Denise, also, I mean, you said it was a launch pad for your career, and I think what we've seen over the last 12 days is a lot of youngsters, you know, making their mark.
Absolutely, and a lot of youngsters using this opportunity to really mix it in with the experienced athletes, and they only grow from that. They have to learn what it feels like to be in that call room, to have that sort of pressure that they wouldn't get at ordinary championships, and also how to manage themselves in the village. I mean, that's an experience in itself, and so it bodes well for the future. As I do think the swimmers have done remarkably well from where they were sort of like 4, 5, 6 years ago, to turn around the sport like they have. It gives a lot of people and a lot of youngsters encouragement to just keep doing it.
And of course, looking ahead, you know, as far as 2012 is concerned, I believe you've gone and had a look at the centre, have you not?
Yeah, I went on Monday. It just was amazing. I got butterflies going into it, and then I was just like, no, don't get ahead of yourself. Like, could not happen. But it was just looks amazing. I couldn't believe it. Like, I haven't been in a while, and I was just like, hold on, there's still 2 years to go. And like, you look at the stadium and the seats are in and everything, you're like, oh my God, you just didn't expect it to be that far on. It's amazing.
Did you allow yourself that little moment of the crowd cheering your name and you maybe hearing the national anthem or not? Is that dangerous?
No, that was too dangerous. But I was just like, this looks absolutely amazing. I was just like, I want to compete here.
Yeah. But London, followed by Glasgow, is really special for British athletes. It's a bit of extra
Definitely.
inspiration, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's nice that you have something. Obviously, Home Olympics is such a rare thing, but you don't want that come down afterwards where it's kind of like people are just like, oh, well, we've had a Home Olympics now, whereas it's nice that we've got the Commonwealth Games to look forward to.
It's the honeymoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Well, Becky, thanks so much for coming in. I know you're heading home and you desperately want to get home,
Mum's
so thank
cooking,
you.
you're looking forward.
Mum's cooking. And Colin, Denise, thank you so much. Terrific. OK, well, we've still got half an hour to go, and in keeping with tradition, we're going to take a look back to some of the magical moments over the last 12 days. Enjoy it.
The motto of these Commonwealth Games in India has been the Friendly Games. The first time one of the world's big multi-sport events has come to this country, and a chance for Delhi to show its amazing colours. But the closer we got to the start, the bigger the problem seemed to be.
This is BBC Radio.
Officials insist facilities at the Commonwealth Games in Delhi will be ready in time.
Team Scotland say their accommodation is unsafe and
A
unfit for
footbridge
human
being built outside the Commonwealth Games Stadium in Delhi has collapsed.
3 high-profile English defending champions have brought
The head of Australia's Olympic Committee has said that the Commonwealth Games should never have been awarded to
the future of the Commonwealth Games.